This right out of New York City. Luigi Mangione, the accused killer of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, is now planning on using a psychiatric defense in his state murder trial. You can see photos of Mangione inside of court this morning. He is accused of gunning down Thompson on a Midtown street back in 2024. Mangione had pleaded not guilty to all charges against him. NBC News legal analyst Misty Maris joining me now with more on this. So does this defense imply that Mangione is responsible for the killing? What do we take away from the change of course here?
Yeah, so this defense actually says that he did commit the killing. It's just not a second-degree murder. So it's an I did it, but instead he's arguing extreme emotional disturbance, which means he was going through some kind of episode that led to him losing self-control. And it would mitigate what is a second-degree murder charge in New York to manslaughter, which has much less of a potential sentence. And so it's mitigation. And so that's the argument here.
Is that in the judge's discretion? How does that charge get downgraded?
So the jury will ultimately decide. But when you go to trial, usually the defense doesn't have to say anything. It's the prosecutor's job to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. Yep. But when you raise this defense, they will have to show the elements of extreme emotional disturbance, and they will have to prove it by a preponderance of the evidence to the jury. And then the jury decides whether or not this is actually a defense that will hold water.
He's still facing a murder charge at the state level here. If Mangione is convicted, what implications, if any, does that have for the corresponding federal case?
Well, any defense attorney, you have to look at this case globally, because anything that happens in court on the state case, even though it's a completely separate proceeding, could impact the federal trial. And so here, where you're going to have a concession that he actually committed the act, that's going to be something that can impact the defenses he can raise when it comes to the federal case. So this is certainly something that could change the game just entirely with respect to both cases and for the prosecutors in the state level case.
A legal sea change coming just a couple of months away from the start of trial. Misty, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.